scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy.
What are you doing, man? Let me fix my depth chart.
Marker, 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch.
He's bugging. Giant.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he didn't move to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
How is Vander Esch not in the game?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson.
Oh, I was about to say, this guy's getting some crazy
Took
shit.
a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Where's Vander Esch?
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
No way.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone?
Zeke don't go down.
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long for Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Where should I go?
They'll try and run for it. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
I'm Dallas,
the defense
and
stiffens to force
Seattle.
fourth down following that first down gain of 8. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Touchdown.
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak attack.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
He almost got there, though. I didn't think Dak was going to release the ball.
Opening quarter. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yo, how is Vander Esch still not in the game? I put him in.
On first down, Wilson.
Good touchdown, DK Metcalf. He's fast as shit.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That's Jason Garrett's fault.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Elliott running right.
Oh, why that cutting so
Give him
slow?
6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Complete
Oh,
to Jason
reliable.
Witten. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40.
Jason Witten.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Elliott.
Yo, the Davion Clowney
He's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 22-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end.
Oh, reliable.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to take that. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Forbath to send it up following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive.
How is Vander Esch not on the game?
Following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Wilson.
Whoa.
And he's free.
I'm up there with 5.
It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I like it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's play that between the tackles football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now right now
run
they're
between
saying,
the
hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Run between the tackles. It doesn't go down.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really
run it up,
it's a 7-yard
up the
carry
middle.
to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2
Cardinals
minutes to go.
football.
Tie ball game.
Until the players get tired and give up.
Halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have 1st half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth 1st half that we've seen. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye out.
Oh, why is people not getting blocked?
That didn't happen.
Elliott on 1st down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Completes it
First
to Jason
down.
Witten.
Let's go.
Past the 35
Unreliable.
before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Unreliable. Jason Witten.
Over the middle. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I know you like that, Jeremiah. The unreliable.
Prescott on first down.
Oh, he had no time to throw.
Escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. And unable to connect, incomplete.
He's going
Give
for
them
it,
credit,
though.
they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
Blitz.
Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Oh, my player took the ball away from him.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, they deemed
You
it
want to
4th
have to
down
take the
territory,
3.
and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. So on now is Kai Forbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. This will be from 56 yards out. And that will wind up just
He missed
short.
it?
Oh,
He ass. He got no.
Gas at the end.
That was a good kick, too. He
asked
asked for that.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something
Don't throw
big.
it
And we've
deep.
seen crazy stuff happen at the
I
end
got
of the
user.
half.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I got user.
Picked off by Jeff Heath.
I got user. Come on now. How dare you?
This first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Time to eat, Zeke.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Prescott.
Yo.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You gotta catch that.
CD, with that
I don't
incompletion,
care.
let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore.
Yo, what's good with the blocking?
In the AFC, but you look
This
at
guy
the
can't block
playoffs
no
getting
more?
started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar
Look
Hunt
at
trophy?
baby.
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won.
I gotta throw it away
He's
now.
played at this time of year. But the
No
bottom line to
blocking
me
whatsoever
is the
now.
prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gathered together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Now it's Lockett. A great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Catch it!
Terrific there as that's knocked
That's
down
a
and
pick.
incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first
Don't run the
half.
ball, because we got run D.
Made a note at the half and said, let's get him
Yeah, audible.
he could be a big-time
We got
playmaker
run
for us.
defense.
They'll run
We got
to
run
Marshawn
defense.
Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever.
Oh, no, I don't like this.
From
It
the
make
gun,
us
it's
not
Wilson.
good.
And that is
Good defense.
incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now here's Michael Dixon, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. To throw is Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Attack.
So they convert on third with a gain
But I don't know
of
who
22.
Dak Attack is. You can't guard him.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Can't stop Zeke. Get off of him. Get off of him.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
He will put you.
Now Elliott. And he's only going to
How
get a yard
is
from the
Zeke
20
getting
to the
down
19.
so easily? Like, I don't get this.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I
He's
don't
a
know.
cub. I'll show you what a cub is. Oh my
God.
God. Yo, this line is
Looking for a seam,
trash.
but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
How you got all these all-pro
They've called his
linemen
number a lot
and
this
can't
afternoon.
block?
You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the
I threw
offseason.
straight to him. I
Rifles
should
one, it's
have waited.
intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
Finally
Seahawks
Van Der Esch
offense.
on the game,
They're
in
gonna
the
have to go
game.
At least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last
Look
time.
at that.
Yeah,
And he'll go down in the end zone. Down
Jesus.
goes Wilson. It's a safety. I think you'd have to say
His
this
u-
crowd here in
my
Seattle,
user is
this
too
12th
quick.
man had something to do with
My
that.
user is
as
too
well as the
quick there,
architect
man.
of this stadium, combined with this crowd noise, makes
User
it very
safety,
difficult to run
baby.
offense. And here, 2 points result
Get
for
off
the
of him.
defense.
It is deafening in here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
What?
Trey Flowers picks it. Intended that time for Cooper.
That was 4th down?
There in a tight game.
All you talk about is taking care of the
I should not have took that shot there.
Especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point,
I
you
believe in my game.
Gotta be careful, and sometimes
yo, these picks, bro.
That you end up running yourself
These
into
are
an error.
picks.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Going on the ground with Homer. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and
10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Check 15.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Yo, bro, I'm done with this game. Those are picks, bro. I'm reading. I know what he's doing.
It's a gain of 15. 1st down Seahawks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second
reading
half.
his playbook.
1st and 10. Now Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Wilson.
Yo, how many more picks? How many more? Because you running slants. You keep running slants.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
I was about to say,
incomplete.
He didn't even jump, cuz.
All right, but it comes up empty.
Like, come on
and
now.
It's 4th down.
You going for it in your own 30? You crazy.
That is thrown downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing
Are you
man
down?
or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth
Don't
and
come
make a
to
play on the football.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds.
Oh, that's out of bounds. Let's go. Oh, not yet. He got it off. That's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. You're in the possession.
Line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Oh, Zeke, why is he running like a bitch?
Here, stopped at the 30. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me,
Alright, what would Zeke do to Jeremiah?
And that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use
Get off him.
in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
We ground him. Okay, yeah, well.
The 2-minute warning. So after a good run
We
by
ground
Zeke,
and pound.
1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the
We
gun.
ground and pound. We fight for the yards.
Down to the 10. Give him 10 yards on that.
Hard-nosed football, Ike. Let him know.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
He played, what's that thing called? Flag football. He don't know about hard-nosed football.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in.
He played two-hand
and
touch.
continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
I got something for that. Watch this. He's bringing everybody out, and I gotta. Oh, Dak! What the fuck?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
I haven't been using someone all game.
Here's Prescott.
Yo, bro.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Cooper was the target there. You got the slim lead late and the football.
Yo, that's some bullshit. I don't get the picks, but he get them, cause like that's just crazy. It's alright. I'll get it.
Why would you throw the ball?
He a defensive end, cause like the Davion Clowney,
And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Yeah, bro.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
0 yards. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Let him know.
But they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Right back to the line. I'm good with my defense. Yes, I'm sure.
Now Wilson.
Good deal.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
We reading all those corner routes, all these slants, all of that. We reading them.
Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well that I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points.
I got something for that. That's a whole pick, bro. Madden! I read it.
That one good for 24 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one.
That shit I be getting mad. Like, that shit is annoying.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He be trapping up like this sad. Posted it look like that.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's complete to Luke Wilson. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and knock it away, as we just saw there.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over...
Alright, you better score this touchdown. That's all I'm saying. These niggas.
Hey, 0-0-0.
I don't know.
Safety's creeping.
Better be careful what you throw.
12.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks
better be careful. Damn, if you would have threw, you had a better chance.
Seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And finding the tight end Wilson.
He getting dragged. Come on, you a grown ass bitch. Getting dragged. How you a grown ass man getting dragged? Like you grown as shit. Like you 30 years old getting dragged by another man. A white boy too. Getting dragged by another white boy.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ah, this is all for all the chips on the. You got that fried rice.
Somebody said fishy.
His
Somebody
shit,
said fishy.
his shit fried rice. We running it back there, man.
Oh yeah, little baby dropping tonight, Derek.
What happened?
Little baby dropping.
Oh yeah, that a single, right?